Alright y'all, as you may know, Apple revealed the iPhone X, the iPhone 8, and the iPhone 8 Plus. 3 new iPhones yesterday. I'm just gonna kind of get in this video and I'm gonna give you guys everything you need to know about the new iPhone X in less than 5 minutes. Let's get into it. First thing that you guys might be interested in knowing about the iPhone X is that it is the first iPhone without a home button. Yes, it is the first full screen, all screen iPhone. It's a 5.8 inch screen, so a little different compared to the iPhone 7 Plus that we're used to, so about 0.3 square inches larger, but that's to be expected with the removal of the home button anyway, so kind of could expect that. Now, as far as the dimensions, obviously you're gonna find it being thinner and probably weighing a little less as well, so that's to go with just the aesthetics of the iPhone as well. Second thing you guys might be interested in knowing about the iPhone X is that now, due to there not being Touch ID, due to there not being a home button, you now unlock your phone with your face. That's right. So the way that the face recognition works is pretty much Apple has a true depth front-facing 7-megapixel camera, which analyzes about 30,000 dots upon your face and pretty much gets an image of your face that way, and that's how they use it to not only open the phone but also authenticate who you are when using Apple Pay. That's pretty interesting in my opinion, because now that there's not a home button, there's so much more you can use, especially with the screen, and now with the certain gestures you're able to not only go home but navigate throughout your apps as well. Third thing you guys might be interested in knowing about in the iPhone X is obviously the camera. Pretty sure a lot of people use the camera more than anything nowadays, so let's get into it. The iPhone X offers a 12-megapixel dual camera with optical image stabilization and depth sensing, and then the front-facing camera is 7 megapixels. With the back camera, you can record 4K, 1080p, and 720, all at 30 and 60 frames per second. I'm not gonna go into that too much more. If y'all want the full depth stats, you can either refer to the Keynote or go on Apple's website. Fourth thing you guys might want to know about the Apple iPhone X is the processor. So in the iPhone X, the new A11 Bionic Processor Chip is active, which it's 70% faster than the A10 Fusion, and it can operate up to 600 million operations all at once, which it's kind of crazy when you think about it, because obviously with all the 4K video and Snapchat and all of the memory that we use in our daily lives, it's really going to come in handy. But 70%, even I wasn't expecting that much. Fifth thing and the last thing you guys might be interested in knowing about, and this is probably everybody's grievances every year with the iPhone, the battery life. So obviously they've redeveloped the battery, and they're claiming from the keynote that it lasts 2 hours longer than the iPhone 7 Plus. So that's to be seen hopefully when it comes. And you also know that you guys get wireless charging with an Apple Pad that Apple is developing that will be out in early 2018. So that's to be seen. We won't actually know anything until we get our actual hands on it. Then we'll be able to kind of give you guys a more in-depth review. Now, the last thing I'm gonna talk about before we wrap this video up is price ranges. So the iPhone X comes in at $999, which you guys can finance for about $45 a month if you have the Apple Upgrade program. Now, a lot of people think this price range is kind of outrageous and blasphemous, but you have to think about it. This is Apple's first OLED display that's fully screened and with all the new features. It kind of makes sense, and then again, you don't have to stick with the iPhone X. The iPhone 8 and the 8 Plus still offer the same amenities that generally the X offers. You just won't get the Animoji, the face unlock, and you will have a home screen that will come with Touch ID. So that's kind of the way you can think about that before you decide to make a decision. But either way, 3 new iPhones, 3 new options, so choose wisely. But until then, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the Shah Arya channel.